It's been a long since I've heard that music. Hi everyone, this is audapostrophe. Let's check out Skies of Arcadia Legends, running on the Steamdeck through the Dolphin. As you can tell by the intro, there are some hitches here and there, but for the most part, it's what they call playable, right? Not 100%, but certainly playable. There might be some additional adjustments I can do to help smooth along the journey. I have messed around a little bit with it. I can't seem to quite get rid of those hitches. It just seems to be apparent in the, the current build of Dolphin that runs on Steamdeck. But there are a few ways to play this game at this point in time. You either have to have a Wii that still had the backwards compatibility, or a Gamecube, and a copy of the game, which is super expensive right now. Obviously, I still have it, but if you're a new player that wants to play this game or wants to see this game, then this is probably the best way outside of your PC to at least get access to it. We'll see how it runs all the way through. I don't think this will be a full playthrough. We'll just, again, we'll just really see how it runs. We are going to disable. And we're only going to disable it because the Steamdeck doesn't send the rumble signal to the Dolphin emulator. So it's not like an official app either. So makes sense. And we're running it in native resolution without any anti-aliasing. Just one time for the bit mapping. Ha ha ha! We finally found her! Admiral Alfonso, her ship is in range of our cannons! Excellent! Prepare to fire concussion shells on my command, but avoid hitting her ship directly. We need her alive so we can question her. Fire! I mean, here it seems to be okay. But when it has to load in some new information from the disk, it does seem to have a hard time matching all that up. Your Excellency, the girl has been knocked unconscious, but she's unharmed. She's been taken aboard our ship. The Empress will be very pleased with me. I'm sure to be rewarded. Rather handsomely, I might add. What? Where did that come from? It sounded like an explosion. Status report, now! The lower hull has been hit. Someone is attacking us. Attacking us? Who would dare attack a vessel of the Imperial Armada? There's a small ship hiding in the clouds off the port side. That flag! Air pirates! Pirate scum! Don't you know that we're Valuan Imperial soldiers? Of course I know. That's why we attacked your ship. You guys have the best stuff. I'm Vice of the Blue Rogues, and in a few minutes, I'll be relieving you of all your valuables. Attacking us all by yourself? You're either incredibly brave or incredibly stupid. We'll be tossing you overboard. Wait for me! Vice, you left without me! I'm not going to let you have all the fun! Oh, hi! Hi, Micah! I'm a blue rogue like Vice, and we're robbing you! You dare mock the Valuan Empire with your insolence? Kill them and toss their corpses over the side! If there's a weakness to the game, it's that all the fighting is boring. I mean, it's kind of boring to watch, and it's not very exciting to perform either. But outside of that, everything else is great about the game. Unfortunately, there's also a lot of fighting. There's no point in resisting. Throw down your weapons and hand over your ship. Imbeciles! What did the two of you think you could do against the 5 of us? Take them out! I think you miscounted. I only see 4 of you. Dad! We'll take care of these guys. Make your way to the bridge and shut down the engines. And when we're out here, remember, it's Captain, not Dad. Got it? Yeah, aye, Captain. Hey, Aika, shall we go introduce ourselves to the captain of the ship? I'm ready when you are. All right, let's go find the bridge.
Let's go!
I think we might be able to run this at double the resolution without too much of a consequence. I thought the resolution was maybe causing the stuttering, but it seems to be the same amount of stuttering whether I double the resolution or not. Well, air pirates have decided to infest my ship. I am Alfonso, cherished son of Valua's most distinguished family, and an admiral of the Imperial Armada. Normally, lowlifes such as yourselves would never have the opportunity to bask in such greatness. Consider yourselves fortunate. Yeah, right. Who's the girl? I never thought someone of your stature would stoop to kidnapping. Ha! You are very observant for a rogue. However, I cannot waste my time dealing with you. I simply must get going. I think I shall have you exterminated like the pest you are. Dispose of them. Yeah, it's interesting to think that, this game's beloved from a hardcore crowd. Obviously it didn't really get that popular, since it appeared on the Dreamcast originally, and then they, kind of remixed it for the Gamecube.
That was fun.
Yeah, but I think enough time has passed, and there's been enough people that have done, Let's Plays and tributes, that I think it could be a time to revive the series. Of course, who would do it would be a question. There's nobody really left at Sega that could probably do this kind of work. I mean, probably it would be left to the Valkyria Chronicles team, but you know they're kind of busy making Valkyria Chronicles games.
That was fun.
Yeah, when we hit a save, we'll try to alter the external resolution a little bit. What? How did you defeat my soldiers? If you want my ship that badly, you can have it. I'll get another. I am very busy. I don't have time to deal with you personally. Now, if you'll excuse me. Honestly, even at the native resolution, it still looks pretty good. I think the output scaling still works in, generally works in the game's favor. Let's try that right now, actually. We will try 2 times native. Again, we're going to leave the anti-aliasing off. Let's lower the antroscopic filtering too. And let's see what happens. I don't expect much. As it's very, very early in this engine's life on this particular system. So optimizations for this piece of hardware are, you know, few and far between. But things change all the time. And as more of these pieces of hardware come out, then more people have access to it. And potentially more people will be able to work on it. Yeah, obviously looks, you know, quite a bit sharper now. But again, you know, at native resolution, it's perfectly acceptable. Go there later? I don't remember. It's forever since I played this game, honestly. It's kind of a pain to drag out the Gamecube just to play this game. Ha! You'll never get through this door. I've locked it from this side. So long, rogue. Your Excellency, the sun is up and visibility is good. The preparations for your escape have been completed. Good work. I have finished my preparations as well. Preparations to dispose of a traitor. What? Please, Your Excellency, what are you doing? I cannot tell the Empress that I lost my ship to the air pirates in a fair fight. I'm going to need a scapegoat, and you'll do quite nicely. To keep my glorious reputation from being tarnished, you must be sacrificed. No, you can't do this. Even in death, he'll serve me well. I can't wait to tell the Empress. But Empress, my own vice captain betrayed us and allowed the air pirates on board. I do not but dispose of the traitor myself. So, this is how Valua treats its people. What? Now that we've taken control of your ship, we'll be taking the girl as well. There's just one more thing I need to do. After seeing you kill an unarmed man in cold blood, I can't allow you to walk away from this. Draw your blade, Alfonso. Ha! An uncivilized rogue such as yourself wants to challenge me? You aren't worth my effort, but perhaps you'd like to meet one of my pets. Come, Antonio. What? What is that thing? He's my personal war beast. I was going to leave him here, but it seems I found a use for him after all. Antonio, trample the pests and make their deaths as painful as possible. Can't do it yet.
Yeah.
Ooh. I do wonder what causes it to hitch up like that. The Steamdeck is actually perfectly capable of running this without fault. So I'm sure it's just some optimization somewhere here and there. Or at least that's I believe it should be. I mean, I might be wrong in that. Which would be a first in my life. I feel like how the music's like constantly changing, depending on what's going on.
Moves, give me strength.
Yeah, it's just the first time it needs to load an effect, it does lurch a bit. But after that, it doesn't have a problem, so must be some sort of caching issue.
That was fun.
Bah! Perhaps there is more to you than meets the eye. Well, Feist of the Blue Rogues, you will rue this day, the day you stood against the Valuan Empire. We shall meet again. You coward! What kind of commander sacrifices his own men and his ship to run from a fight? Well, even though he was a coward with gold. True, I suppose that ship and everything on it officially belongs to us now. We haven't had a catch this big for quite some time. The people back home are going to be impressed. And look at this girl. I've never seen anyone dressed like that before. You're right. She sure doesn't look like she's from around here. I wonder why Valua was trying to kidnap this girl in the first place. I wonder where she's from. This place. Am I home? Fina. Fina, you replace Rami, the moon. Elder. However, watch yourself. Do not allow trust. Elder. How is she, Vice? Her breathing's more regular now. I think she'll be all right. Hey! Look, she's coming too. Where am I? You're aboard our ship, the Albatross. I'm Vice. Don't worry, there aren't any Valuan troops around, so you'll be safe here. Yes. Thank you very much. You don't need to thank us. The Blue Rogues are always there to help people. My name is Aika. It's nice to meet you. Hey, could you tell us your name? My name is Fina. That's a great name. So where are you from exactly? Fina. So where are you from exactly? Vice, she just woke up. You don't need to start interrogating her right away. See, now she's scared. Sorry. I didn't mean any harm. Excuse me, but I have a question. What exactly is an air pirate? What? You were out sailing all by yourself and you don't even know what air pirates are? Oh, I'm sorry. It's my first time traveling. Basically, air pirates are sailors that attack other ships and steal their cargo. Attack? You don't have to worry about us. We're Blue Rogues. See, air pirates are divided into two factions, the Blue Rogues and the Black Pirates. The Black Pirates will attack anything in the sky, especially merchant vessels and unarmed ships. However, we Blue Rogues only take cargo from armed ships, especially the Imperial Armada. We rob from the rich and keep the gold, but we use the gold to save people that need our help. That's why we helped you. Don't worry, we aren't trying to kidnap you or anything. Just relax and enjoy the trip. Sure. Vice, Aika, how long are you going to sit there chit-chatting? Come to the bridge now. Oh no, I completely lost track of time. Oh well, I guess that means we have to go. Alright, Fina, we'll see you later. Try and get some rest. I gotta remember this was before the age of the right analog stick. Obviously, the Dreamcast didn't have a right analog stick, so moving the cameras with L and R triggers. Although you could use the left and right stick, but it feels sort of clunky. Hey Vice, that raid earlier was pretty good. It's been a while since we raided a Valuan ship. If you're wondering what we did with the Valuans, well, when they heard their fearless leader abandoned ship, they surrendered. Captain Dine just let them go, though. Well, after we took their treasure, of course. And there was a lot of it, too. We'll take what we can, but we only fight when we need to. That's what separates us Blue Rogues from Black Pirates. You're late, Vice. I told you that you need to be on time for your shift. You know the routine. Swab the decks, and they better be clean.
But Dad, I was only a little late.
On a ship, being a little late can cost lives. And one more thing. While we're on board, it's not Dad. It's Captain. Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
We're heading home to Pirate Isle. Go report to Briggs. See if he needs you for anything. Oh, there you are, Vice. You finally decided to join us on the bridge, huh? Well, we're heading back home to Pirate Isle. Pirate Isle is southeast from here. Just head south first, and it's just past the Valley of Islands.
Head south through the Valley of Islands. Aye, aye.
Alright, let's get moving then. Full speed ahead to Pirate Isle. Vice, before we set sail, do you have any questions that you wanted to ask me? How do we get home from here?
Don't laugh at me, Dad, Captain, but I don't remember the way home from here. Could you tell me where to go?
How do you expect to become a good sailor if you don't pay attention to where you are? Just head southeast from here. You'll recognize the island when you see it. Hopefully. If you get lost, you can look at a map using the Y button. Also, you'll run into monsters on occasion as you're sailing. If you do, run out to the deck and take them out. One word of warning, there are these monsters called Marocas that live around here. They're pretty tough. If you're not doing much damage on your enemy, try hitting the Y button to change the properties of your weapon. It might work better. How do I steer this thing?
Just to be safe, how exactly do I steer this thing?
I never thought I'd hear you ask something like that. Nevertheless, pay close attention. Using the control stick, you can move forward and backward. You can turn left and right as well. Control your altitude by pressing the R and L buttons. R will raise the ship, while L will lower it. The C stick works as well. Whenever you want to search anything, or whenever you want to dock at a harbor, just press the A button. Alright, let's go. Well then, full speed ahead. Destination, Pirate Isle. Oh, those things, damn it. We'll get him last then. I completely forgot about those. Oh, sure, Nathan. I mean, I know a few people have the Steamdeck. So, in fact, I originally wasn't even going to get it, but I did change my mind at some point in time, and I managed to get a pre-order in, and I missed the first email on buying the deck, so I was just going to blow it off, but Steam was nice enough to allow me another 3 days to put my purchase in, so I figure we might as well cover some things on Steam. I mean, the good thing is I already have like 900 games because Steam sales happen like every other week. And obviously I'm not going to cover every single game, but we'll cover some of the ones that I think people will be curious about. The Dolphin emulator we've heard a lot about, so I thought people would be curious about how some games ran there.
Here goes.
And then we'll do more of the other traditional games. And if there's like a game that you want to see in particular, I can probably pick it up and we can check it out. Like I said, Steam sales happen, you know, almost constantly. For better or for worse.
Move! Give me strength!
Again, in this case, the Dolphin runs pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. I gotta change my weapon properties, damn it. Is it green? I think it had to match colors. Yeah, I think of the games that I ripped, like Fantasy Star Online doesn't work. I think Defender doesn't work. Just some kind of weird titles here and there don't work. But most of the games do work. How they run really depends. Like this game runs okay. You can hear some hitching, some audio hitching here and there, and the game does kind of freeze once in a while, or pauses once in a while, I should say. And sometimes it's some things are worse than others. Like Resident Evil 4 doesn't run so hot. PNO 3 doesn't run so hot.
Hey,
I haven't tried the Saturn yet, no. Those are harder for me to rip from my collection, quite frankly. But yeah, I plan on doing the PS1, PS2, Saturn, and PlayStation 3, RPC 3, I guess, runs okay on this. I mean, I'm curious to see how Metal Gear Solid 4 runs, since, you know, there's not very many ways to play that game. I'm feeling much better. Thank you for your concern. No problem. I'm just happy to see that you're well. Looks like we'll be reaching the island soon. Island? You can see it right over there. That's our base, Pirate Isle. Pirate Isle? Yeah, I really want to see if, at least as far as Saturn goes, like if like Dark Savior or Radiant Silvergun run. What else could we check out on the Saturn? There's so much stuff. I mean, some things which I don't expect to run at all, like Scorcher or Muck. I don't imagine those will run. But probably something like Bug will be fine. I don't know. I'll have to experiment. I'd spent quite a while kind of tuning this to run this game, so it's just like owning a PC, and then you have to screw around quite a bit in order to get some things to run. Some things run, you know, pretty well right off the bat, but this one was a little trouble. It also has to do with your ripping software, or wherever you get your ROMs and ISOs. That can also dramatically affect how the emulation runs too. But I have an old drive that can rip these kind of old games, which would be a shame once my computer dies. But at least I have a way of doing it. Yeah, I'll probably have some Saturn games on the weekend. It'll take probably a couple days to get everything working, I would guess. Oh, sure, yeah, get some sleep. It's late. so yeah, I hope you have a good night. Weapons, armor, gold. Now this is a great catch. One of our best yet. Tonight we should celebrate. Yeah! Well, Fina, this is what we do. What do you think? Well, it certainly looks challenging. Challenging, huh? Well, now that you mention it, it isn't easy, but it is fun. This is the underground port inside of Pirate Isle. From the outside, this island looks like a quiet, peaceful village. But the inside of the island is where our headquarters is located.
There are armories, shops, and even a tavern inside here. Come on, we'll give you a tour.
Vice! Come to my office immediately, and bring that girl with you.
Vice? I wonder what that was all about. I'm not sure, but we better hurry. You know how my dad gets when we're late.
"15 parts escaped with their lives, and only a single bottle of Ioka between them. And a yo-ho-ho, a yo-ho-ho." Haha, I've got a good singing voice, eh? This is the song we pirates sing when we're forced to swab the decks. Yeah, for the system only being out for since February, and this game and this engine running the way it does, the way it does, you know, pretty impressive. I just don't want people to expect like 100% accurate emulation because it's not quite there yet. My job is to guide the Albatross into the underground entrance so that it can dock in the harbor safely. We use flag signals to communicate to each other over vast distances. Right now, I'm coordinating the loading of supplies onto the Albatross. Like, I see other videos where they sort of clip, like, the very, very best parts of the emulation, where it's the most flattering. It's like, well, it's not very truthful to show when the game's running at 100% when it does hitch here and there. So I'm trying to give people, like a full preview so that if they want to mess around with it for themselves, you know, or if they're like kind of on the fence on getting a Steam Deck, and maybe this is one of the things that you want to run besides the native games on Steam, then at least you can make an educated decision on, you know, number one, whether or not you want to invest the time and the money, and then number two, you know, maybe this isn't the kind of emulation that you're looking for. You want something that's a little bit more mature out of the box. Again, as it is, this is close. It really is. Hooray, we're home! You know, there really isn't anything else quite like the feeling you get when you reach your home port. Come right in. This is a weapons and armor shop. Sorry, but I'm going to have to charge you even if you're a fellow air pirate. I had to go through a lot of trouble getting my stock. Dr. Zack. Most weapons are forged out of moonstones. Well, it's not the only thing used, but it's one of the main materials. And since weapons are made of moonstones, they can be affected by other moonstones if used properly. To learn all the details, ask at the training center that's located above ground. Thanks for stopping by. Go one floor higher. Vice and Ika reporting for duty, and we brought Fina like you requested. You're a little late. I'll let it slide this time. Come on over. Young lady, I'm Dine, the captain of the Blue Rogues. There are a few questions that I want to ask you. Will you answer them for me?
Of course.
I've been sailing for a very long time, but I've never come across anyone wearing clothes like yours. What country are you from, and why are you traveling alone out here?
I'll sit quietly and listen. Captain Dine, you worry too much. Fina's just a normal girl.
Silence, Ika. I am the captain here. It is my duty to protect the safety of my family and my crew. If this girl is a danger of any sort to you or any of my men, I cannot let her live.
Huh?
But...
Fina, it's your turn to speak.
Fina? I cannot say.
Why is that? Is it because we are air pirates? Don't you trust us?
No, that has nothing to do with it. I thank you with all my heart for saving my life. But I cannot tell any living soul about the purpose of my quest, even if it means sacrificing my own life. I have no intention of endangering any of your lives. If you believe anything that I say, please believe this.
All right then. Looks like I lost this one. I understand your dilemma, and I can see in your eyes that you are true to your word. Although we are air pirates, we also have a strong sense of honor. You do not need to divulge the details of your quest. Understand that you now have my trust. Be careful that you do not lose it.
Thank you so much.
Captain Nine, thank you kindly. I will not disappoint you.
Vice, Aika, bring the girl. Fina topside and give her a tour of the village.
Yay!
Now that's more like it. Way to go, Dad. You're the best.
It's not Dad, it's Captain. I swear, how many times do I have to remind you? You're excused. Don't be late for dinner. These old school games like bring her topside and show her around. How do we get topside? Well, walk around, jackass, and learn for yourself. I can't tell you everything.
Okay, let's just keep walking around then. How big can the game be? Vice, go on ahead. I have to stop by my house for a second.
Why? What's wrong?
I just want to freshen up. Don't worry, I'll catch up with you guys in a few minutes. See you at your house.
Alright. I don't think there's a quit to the title screen. I don't think there is such a thing in this game. Oh, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching Skies of Arcadia Legends. This is running on the Dolphin, which is running on the Steamdeck. Yeah, in general, I think the Steamdeck, the Dolphin application on Steamdeck, which you'll have to install in desktop mode, you won't be able to do that in the normal big picture mode. I think it runs pretty well. And again, I think over time we'll see the Dolphin emulator run 100% perfectly. Right now it does not. There is some pausing and some hitching in the sound, and occasionally, yeah, again the game will pause. So some games won't boot at all. You'll know those right away. But in general, you can play through a lot of the titles on here. And again, your mileage may vary. You may have to go in and tweak a little bit here and there for certain games, just like you would if you're using Dolphin on your PC or your Mac. So that shouldn't be any surprise to folks that are familiar with the Dolphin. And I think overall, if you happen to have the Steam Deck and maybe you're thinking that you want to do some emulation, it's real easy. You don't have to do any sort of weird jailbreaking. You don't have to go through a whole lot of trouble to do it. So they do make it kind of easier to get other applications that are not necessarily Steam applications on here. Yeah, I think if you have some means to play this game, then you really should. It's a really good JRPG. It's a timeless kind of game, and for whatever reason, Sega's just sort of sat on it without doing anything with it, to bring it to new audiences. Which is a real shame, I mean, Valkyria Chronicles occasionally has like a guest character or a guest theme. Every once in a while, you'll see a Sonic game put a backing character or have a Skies of Arcadia theme, but yeah, nothing they've really done since the first game's release, and the refresher on the Gamecube, they sort of let it sit, which usually tells me that it really didn't meet sales expectations. But again, I think enough time has passed and enough nostalgia has been built up that maybe something could be successfully brought over if they decide to work on a new Skies of Arcadia project. I'd love to see it personally, but you never know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.